Hi everyone, it's Sanity here, and welcome to Sanity Delicious. Today we are diving deep into something that we can all relate to, and that's the idea of the perfect woman. You know the one. She's got a flawless career, a spotless home, a perfect body, and her mental health. Oh my god, it's apparently so impeccable. Basically, we are talking about a hero in stilettos, a hero rocking her heels. But let's be real, this perfect woman doesn't actually exist. Today, we're going to dig deep into how this myth is shaping our lives, why it's toxic, and most importantly, how can we free ourselves from these impossible standards? Because, ladies, let's be real. If we don't do this for ourselves, who's going to do that for us? No one. So, now, let's start with beauty standards. Because honestly, there's so much pressure onto women. Oh, there's so much pressure. I can't even pinpoint one of the sources of this pressure. But now, let's talk about billboards and Instagram, where we are constantly being bombarded with images of how we should look: perfect skin, perfect hair, perfect bodies. But here's the catch: even people on those images, they don't even look like that. Photoshop, filters, and professional editing just created this whole illusion. We are out here chasing perfection that doesn't even exist in real life. That doesn't even exist in real life. Here's a great example of this fashion industry. Remember the Victoria's Secret show? Angels, sorry. Yeah, for years, 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 years. These women were seen as the epitome of beauty. So tall, so thin, and with bodies that seemed to defy human biology. Oh my god. But what did we learn about the brand once it faced a backlash? Even the angels themselves, they were on extreme diets, working on multiple hours, working on their day, on their body, working out, and dealing with body issues, dealing with body image issues. Meanwhile, millions of women were trying to live up to those impossible standards, which were set by using the same women who were breaking down, who were falling apart because of, wow, it's unrealistic. The fact is, beauty is subjective, and every culture, every era has its own ideas of what attractive is. Think about how different beauty standards were in the Renaissance. Back then, fuller bodies were a sign of wealth and health. Today, it's about being slim and curvy at the same time. So exhausting. So exhausting. What is a society going to benefit with all of this? What is a society going to benefit with all of this? Now, now if beauty standards aren't stressful enough, let's talk about the pressure to do it all. Mhm. We live in a world that tells women they have to be everything at once. You need to have a great career, but you also need to be a perfect mom, perfect partner, and a perfect homemaker. Oh, and by the way, don't forget to look flawless while doing all of that. No pressure. No pressure, right? Let's oh my god. Let's look at the public breakdowns of celebrities like Britney Spears and Meghan Markle. Mhm. They were under constant scrutiny to maintain their careers, but also live up to the society's expectations of being the perfect woman. Meghan Markle, in particular, faced an overwhelming amount of criticism, whether it was about her role as being a new mom, or her choices as a royal, or simply how she looked. It was 24/7 of her trying to be the perfect Megan for the world. And it took a serious toll on her mental health. It took a serious toll on her mental health because why? Why so much pressure? Why so much pressure? And it's not just about celebrities. Even so many women everywhere are feeling the same kind of pressure. We are created to enjoy our lives. We are created to live. We are created to live and just be humans. Now, now that we've created this myth that success means balancing everything, work, family, health, and appearance, with zero room for mistakes. But guess what? Perfection is a myth. We are human, guys. We are human. We are allowed to have our off days. We are allowed to make mistakes because we grow. Because we grow. We grow. Which brings me to the most important point: redefining success. For too long, we've been letting society define what it means to be successful. And guess what? The vision of success isn't realistic or healthy. Mm-mm. Success doesn't have to mean climbing the corporate ladder while maintaining a Pinterest perfect life. Success is whatever you want it to be. It could mean anything. It could mean you building a family, nurturing your creativity, or simply prioritizing your mental health. One of the most famous examples of redefining success is Michelle Obama. Mhm. While she could have pursued high powered careers in law and politics, she chose to focus her role as a first lady, to promote a cause that mattered to her life, like children's health and education. Her success wasn't being a traditional career woman or the perfect wife. It was about making an impact in a way that aligned with her values. Another example is Oprah Winfrey, who come from an incredibly difficult background, but she built an empire on her own terms. She didn't follow the traditional paths to success. Instead, she carved her own way and defined success how she wanted it, through the lens of her own self-empowerment, helping others and building a platform where important conversations can happen, which grew so many people, which grew so many individuals. Now, now what can we do to free ourselves from this idea of perfection? What can we do? We need to stop comparing ourselves to others. That's the first one, for sure. Whether it's a flawless influencer or an Instagram model or that successful woman we see in the media, everyone's path is different, and perfection is subjective. What works for one may not work for the other, and that's okay. That is okay. I said it. Everyone's path is different. Okay, so it's also important to set your boundaries and give yourself some grace. You're not a machine. We are not a machine. We are not meant to be perfect. Instead, we should normalize focusing on our progress and not our perfection. Why? Why why be so hard on yourself when you can just choose to be compassionate? Focus on what makes you feel fulfilled rather than what the society expects of you, rather than what the society that does nothing for you expects of you. So let's break free from these unrealistic standards and start living our own lives to our terms. And guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and listen, listen, listen. Focus on what makes you happy and fulfilled rather than what the society tells you. And remember, the only person who gets to define your worth is no one else but you. It's no one else but you. So, to wrap this up, the idea of a perfect woman is nothing more than a myth designed to keep women feeling like they are never enough. We are enough, exactly how we are. So, let's just break free from these unrealistic standards and start living our own lives the way we want to live them, the way that is best for us. And now, guys, thank you so much for watching, and stay true to yourself, stay confident, stay real, and stay delicious. Thank you so much. And if you like this video, I don't mind you sharing it. Share it to other women who want to hear this. Share it, and maybe if you are interested in seeing more of such content, subscribe and like, and let's build a community. Let's grow together. So, thank you so much. Toodles.